Hey, a listener writes, "Help! Warren, my 7-year-old Rottweiler is acting aggressively. Whenever my 6-month-old granddaughter comes over, he barks, drools, and tries to grab her. Then he gets frustrated, will grab a toy and shake it. I bought a doll that makes crying noises and giggles, and it does the same thing. What else can I do? If he keeps up, he'll have to stay outside whenever she's over. Thank you in advance." That's from, who's that from? That's from Beth Fielding. Hey, Beth, let me go over a few things. Number one is you'd have your daughter or your son-in-law, I don't know who it is, bring clothing, articles from the baby over to your home and let them be around with the dog. Let the dog sniff them just before getting a meal, just before going outside, just before a rub down, just before a massage. So he associates something very positive with the scent. Download the sound of what a baby sounds like. If you can record your actual granddaughter, that would be great. And when she's not there and you're sitting around in the evening, play it at a very, very low volume, giving the dog a lot of positive attention so he associates the sound with a positive reaction on your part, and over a period of time, increase it gradually. That would be really beneficial. Also, and I know it's not easy, but when your granddaughter comes over the next time, perhaps rather than introducing them in the house, maybe introducing them outside would be beneficial as well. So listen, this is not a major problem. Sure, can something happen? Can the dog accidentally hurt her? Yeah. But this is not a dog problem. And the more you separate the dog, the more animosity and the more of a problem you're going to have. Listen, I work with Rottweilers in the town of Rottweil, an incredible breed of dog. They get a bad reputation since that movie Omen came out. But let me tell you, these are amazing dogs. As a matter of fact, in Europe, they were actually called the babysitter because they would watch the kids. So I want you to understand a little thing. Just make sure that every time the dog is around the baby, something happens. When the baby comes over, he gets some toys that he normally doesn't get, so he associates these special toys with the baby. Introduction outside, desensitizing with the sound, the smell of a baby. When the baby comes over, she might be playing with the rattles and all these different things. You want to get the dog used to all those sounds. So what I'd like you to do, okay, I'm answering your question, but I want you to do, and this is why it's so important that people subscribe to my YouTube channel, is I share a lot of information there on my YouTube channel, as well as the website, thepetshow.com. There's extensive discussions about preparing your dog or cat for the arrival of a baby. Now, you're in a different situation. The baby's already here, but the baby, again, you remember now, the baby isn't living with you. But it's going to take a little bit more time because already you made some mistakes, letting the dog play and grab the toy and shake it. Not a great idea at all. You want the dog to be gentle around the doll. So having a doll is a good thing. As a matter of fact, here's something I recommend as well. If you can get a doll, kind of almost the size of your granddaughter, get one of her outfits, put it on the doll, and in the evening when you guys are sitting around watching Seinfeld or whatever you're doing, again, a positive reaction with the dog and the baby. If you follow my advice, I promise you it will work out. Again, a little at a time. Obviously, you want to be cautious, but I want you to go to the YouTube, youtube.com/Warren Eckstein, or my website, thepetshow.com, and I want you to really get into the article in terms of specifically, and there's actually a video I did a video with, I think, 5 or 6 pregnant women. You think that was easy. Everyone had to get up and pee at different times. I don't mean the pets, I mean the people. The bottom line is this, that it can be resolved. Your dog and your granddaughter should become best friends as they get older. Let's go back and reassess what we did wrong. Let's do it right. Watch the video. Give me a call on the show if you have more questions, and give that granddaughter a hug and a kiss at the same time you give your Rottweiler. Hey, if you have questions, I can't obviously answer them all. I get inundated with questions every single week, but I try to answer as many as I can. The reason I went to this one is because Beth kind of is in a neat situation. Obviously, she's anxious about the reaction between her dog and the baby, and I understand that. But you have to remember that sometimes it's that reaction or that anxiety that causes more of a problem to resolve. So it's going to work out. Patience time. A baby, a doll with your granddaughter's clothes on it when she's not around. Get the dog used to it. The sounds. Introduce outside. And I promise you, they will grow up to be best friends. I'm Warren Eckstein.